Directos este, muy buenas a todos Eurofans, sean bienvenidos a una nueva entrevista en Shufflin Seguimos con la ruta internacional, les hablo Bayer Tancor. Hoy la comenzamos en el Eesti Laul del 2025 y tenemos, we start our international journey here in Shufflin with the first participant of Eesti Laul 2025 to join us this year, and Nurhan. Directos, and how are you doing?
Directos, it's very nice to hear it from you. I'm very well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining us today. First of all, before talking about all your Eesti Laul Eurovision journey, I want to know about yourself. Is your first time here at least is your first time as a contestant of Eesti Laul? What did you do before? Who is Nurhan?
Wow, that's a deep question, man. It will take time for me to answer, but it's a good question. I'm obviously Nurhan. I have born and raised in Turkey, and then I moved to Estonia around 7 years ago, and then I worked like a regular job in office for quite a while, and then my father died, and it made me question life a bit, that what I'm actually doing with my life, because from childhood and on, I had this passion in my heart to sing and do something with singing related to music, and I haven't done that. So I was 26 at that time, and then at once I told my wife, would you support me if I take this kind of decision? I'm not going to go to work anymore. I will just try to build myself a lifestyle around music and singing. And she was very supportive. And then I just saw that Estonia is looking for its pop idol kind of show came out. And then why not I sent my, audition to this one. And then I got in somehow. Then I happened to win it last year. So here I am sitting in front of you. And yeah.
So it's your first time presenting a song for Eesti Laul?
Yeah, Eesti Laul will be my first year, but I actually have dreamt it for so long. So I played it in my head like a football player for so long, but now it will be my first actual time. Yeah.
Let's talk about your song. It's called "Tomorrow Never Comes." Really deep. Really deep. What are the influences of what is the story behind of this entry?
I mean, when we were making the song, for the references and the influences that I had, I don't know if you know, but like one singer from Australia who actually represented Australia, Guy Sebastian, who is the jury on The Voice Australia as well. And I always looked up to him because his vocal capabilities are tipped up. It's in the high notch. And I actually followed him, and I actually wanted to showcase a vocal song. Not like a hype song. I want to have people have emotions. I want people to relate to the song. And then obviously the John Steers from Switzerland, who competed with the same year with the Måneskin. That song and his way of singing also stuck with me a little. I mean, obviously, all Eurovision history, I have a lot of influences from there as well. But last year, like visually, I can a bit spoil it to you. Last year, Sliman's performance was very nice from France. I mean, I like emotions, so to say. I like, for this context, or Eurovision context, I see myself being big with my vocal, big on the stage, even though I'm alone. I had this kind of references, influences in my head, and obviously being from a Turkish background, marinated in Estonia, I just like that, so to say, sadness of life, because it's real. It's very real. We all feel it. We all have things that we are unhappy of. We have our regrets. So I really wanted to write a song that where everybody can relate, everybody can find themselves. I didn't want to write the song from the first hearing, first chorus. Oh, very nice. I will go dancing with this, which I would like to do this type of songs as well, but for Eurovision. This is how my experience was evolved so far. I have been moved by some songs, and I really want to move people.
What did you do? How was your reaction when the Estonian television called you to say that you were a finalist of the Eesti Laul?
I actually was in the building when they announced, because we were promoting another show, another concert, and I was in the cafeteria section with the other famous singers and so on. And then they surprised me. We came with cameras and reporter. I mean, it was. I was just like, I didn't believe it in the first place. Like I obviously I expected to get in. I wanted to get in. I believed that I would be in it, but it was a big surprise for me. Just being in that building already, in the cafeteria with all famous singers around Estonia gathered around me. It was a pretty nice surprise. Yeah.
What is the journey going? What is right now the experience about being preparing the song and all the things in between before the final in the Saku Sulhal?
Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting. Sometimes, some days I'm fulfilled with excitement. I'm kind of full of anxiety. Some days I'm very relaxed. I mean, obviously, I have a hard training regimen right now. I'm actually working out every day a few times. I want to be physically very ready for the competition. We have only 30 days left. And other than that, we are working with staging. I don't want to spoil a lot, but there will be definitely surprises, because this year competition is pretty hard. I really don't want my staging show will be less than others, and I want this to be up to standards, because when we were writing the song, I actually kind of imagined how the staging would be already. So it was a long time coming for me to build this and make it on the stage. Other than that, we're having trainings with the back vocalists, and I just want this to be a big thing, even though it's a ballad song in its essence.
As a hint, the staging will be close to the video clip. Will be a different concept. The music video, sorry.
I mean, they will be definitely a lot of from the music video, because the conception that we came up with obviously affected how the video looked, but actually started from the stage show, and stage show that influenced the video. But obviously there is definitely, like, I mean, it's a huge production there to make the video, even though it's a short one. But all those locations, those like black mountains and stuff, this was hard to find and do this in Estonia. But yeah, I mean, we cannot move all of this to stage, but stage will be, I could say, stage will be clean looking stage, but it will definitely not be boring.
You are one of the ones that kept really the attention to the Estonian fans and Eurovision fans. How you felt the reaction from the public about your song?
I mean, I don't want to be arrogant, because I'm not such a person. I am a huge believer in manifestation. I wanted this to be that way. I actually never expected, because my song is not an up-tempo song, I never expected any digital hype or reaction around my song. But even with the ballad song, compared to other contestants, I was really surprised, because I have never been in Eesti Laul. I was first time, nobody knows me in that sense, other than Estonians. And I have received all those comments on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere I go, they find me. So this is like amazing, but I actually wanted this, manifested this. So I'm really happy to see this coming through, and I actually wish to provide more to them. I really believe within my heart that people will love me even better after the live show. Let's see what will happen. We don't know who will win, but yeah.
That's really nice to hear. Talking about your mates, what are the opinions, if you have if you had time to hear the songs? What are your favorite songs from your mates of the Eesti Laul this year?
You mean the other contestants, like
Yes.
the other songs? I mean, I think overall I really like the lineup this year. I think there are very great songs. I mean, it's a taste question in the end, but I believe I'm pretty pretty generic guy. Like I kind of listen to every kind of genre of songs, and in that sense, like, and also being from Estonia, I kind of understand what are the background of the songs. It's really hard to point out one for me, but I mean, I think the Minimal Wind song Armageddon is pretty good song. I also like On Marlene's Köln, but these are different. Like, these satisfy different needs in my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Cash's song is very catchy. Like, there is no possibility not to feel this. I even hear it from my friend's story for 2 seconds, and I already start thinking as well, this is a good start. But overall, the song, I don't know. I mean, of course, this is my competition, so I don't want to praise them a lot, but I really love everyone. Like, it's just, I just want to win. But these are all beautiful songs. Like, I don't have, I mean, I cannot point out one song that I didn't like, so to say. And Johanna Eli said her song is also pretty good. Like, I'm not sure if it's about Eurovision and winning with her song, but I really like, I think Armageddon is also same. They just fulfill other needs for me. And I really like that. I like that we have derivations.
I feel the same. The Eesti Laul this year is really strong. And now talking about Eurovision in general, I don't know if you follow Eurovision back then when you was in Turkey, or was a recent.
Yeah.
What is your history with the contest?
I remember when Turkey won, I was 8 years old. And from then on, I think I know everything. I think, I mean, as a small child, I always dreamt that to be in the stage one day. It felt very long shot at that time. This would never happen. I'm just daydreaming. But now being this close is a bit like fulfilling as a child dreaming about this. Like, I know it will sound cliche, but I really want people to believe in this. Like, everybody's dreams can come true. You just take the right steps. Just try to get closer. But yeah, I mean, 2004 was the first show that because it was happening in Turkey, all the media was around it. I mean, was the first one that I watched the whole show. And I think I have missed only 1 year or something that I haven't watched it though.
What are your favorite songs, either for Turkey or for Estonia, or for everyone else? What are your favorite Eurovision songs during these years?
I have a lot of them.
You can say it all. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, I would say in the recent years obviously Nemo. I mean, obviously the winners are winners for a reason. But as I mentioned, the John's Tears from Måneskin's here was really, really stuck with me, even though Måneskin did an amazing show. And I really like Slow Mo.
Hey, thank you.
I mean, she's even though I have a wife, she was a gorgeous lady. It really catched our eyes. I think not only me, but like everybody, even ladies did watch it.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, and so to say, I mean, Sweden is always a ruling country. They're just amazing. I really like their taste of music. What else? I really like Mahmoud. I think was like with the Soldi. It was a good song. I mean, I just can't keep going. I can keep going. Like, every year I have a few favorites. I really like 1944 because it had kind of my vibes in it. And it had actually a Turkish language section of it. The part that wasn't in English was actually from Tatar Turkic, which was that I could have understand from a different country. Was very nice. I mean, from Turkey, what I would think is that I think this will be a bit controversial, but I think in 2010 we could we could be the same. Should have won.
I'm in the same opinion.
But I don't have anything against people who love Lena and then voted for her or did love her song.
Nah, don't worry.
She could have. I mean, yeah. What else? From Estonia, one of my favorite entrances was Stefan. Alika is also amazing singer. And what else? I think Victor Krone's Storm was a pretty good song, in my opinion. What else we had? La Forza were pretty nice as well. It's a breathtaking performance with the huge dress. I
I
mean,
noticed the emotions vibe that you have in your background in the selection of your favorite songs of Eurovision, La Forza, Victor Crone, all of that emotional songs.
I mean, I can make you dance. Also,
Yeah.
I have this fun part of me, but I think I don't know. I think this comes from my experience. Like I mean, when you're doing a competition, it should be big. Like that's what I could offer the best. I think that comes from
Hmm.
there. That people feel things. People have goosebumps. Like I just want. I don't know if I can swear, but I just want them to like, what the heck just happened? Like, do I feel this way? And I just love live performances. I think that's where I shine the most, and that's why I like this type of stuff.
And how you are handling that kind of pressure? Because we are now watching we are watching about many singers from these talent shows like Pop Idol, as you won in the last edition here in Estonia, X Factor, The Voice, that
Mhm.
they have a lot of pressure of doing a good voice, a good performance. How you felt about that pressure after so that you was in the names and compete after competing in Pop Idol.
I think I mean, when I was in the Pop Idol show, I was the oldest at the age of 27.
Mhm,
I was the oldest of the bunch. And when you're in a such, like when we stayed to the finals, like top 10, top
mhm,
20, I was the oldest of them. And when you have, I mean, when next to you are little kids or youngsters rather than you feel kind of more confident because you know more about life. But it was very hard. They were very good. Like I had a really hard time to win this show.
mhm.
It wasn't easy at all. And I almost fell out of the competition a few times. But like, so the live performances, I mean, they come with their pros and cons. Like when until the first spotlight hits you, I just want to puke. I can't, I don't want to even go to stage. I want to go. Like my feet are going backwards. But as long as I hit and the spotlight hits, it's a kind of a different persona kicks in,
Mhm.
and just then because actually most people don't think about this, but when you're on a big stages, when the spotlight hits you, you actually don't see much,
Yeah,
like because it's just like blinds the environment.
that
And
dark moment
yeah,
with where you can see anything in the juries and the
yeah,
public, just you in the
yeah.
stage.
I mean, yeah, I mean, in the final it was very hard, obviously, because I was the last singer in the super final section of it,
Ooh.
and I have heard in the backstage how well my competitors have sang, and I was like, and even the jury said that I don't know how Ant will play more than this when he starts to sing.
Oof.
And this moment, I was like, okay, there's nothing to lose. You came until here, just act like you lost, but you want to show your best. And that's until now. It's my, I mean, that with that moment, I have actually played it more, gave more
Mhm.
emotions. I think people forget this. Doesn't matter what you sing, how high you can sing, how low you can sing. It's all about the emotions. Even
Yeah.
it's a dance song, even it's Aero Papa. This is all
Mhm.
about emotions. Like
Yeah.
it's really important what the regular public, the broad public is looking for is very important. Like, do
Mhm.
they want to hype? Do they want to sing an anthem? Do they want to feel something, feel emotion to be related? That's very important. But I have learned to cope with this and how to
Mhm.
deal with this. I know I will feel excited in the last 10 seconds will be the worst before going stage. I
Mhm.
actually kind of have this behavior where I shake my chest so the excitement goes away from my heart. The blood
Mhm.
just circulates. It kind of helps. It's just like, and it depends on how much work you have put in until that moment.
Yeah.
This gives you the confidence because it's already second nature to you. You know what to do. you have played it. I always do this before night out, like a football player. I hear from football players a lot this also. I play the game in my mind, how things will go. Then I go and do it again. In that sense, I kind of don't feel too much pressure. But I think I'm stressed anyway. Like I don't feel like my hands are not shaking. Like I'm excited, but I don't feel this.
We call it in Spanish que la procesión va por dentro is kind the Mars goes inside.
Okay.
It means it's a say that it means that all the things that make you nervous and stressed is going inside. You cannot stay your eyes.
Yeah, I cannot show, like, people don't realize usually that I'm stressed. I may go a little bit angry, like because I'm usually a soft guy who likes to laugh, but I may go a bit hard on people in the last seconds. But when I do it, then I do it.
Last but not least, besides all that could happen in the next weeks in Eesti Laul, what are the plans for Nurhan in 2025? What is your future?
I mean, this year I will become 30, so I want it to be one to remember, definitely. In my heart, I know my chance. We have this big final boss in this show, Tommy Cash. I know everybody else's chance looks a bit small, but I kind of believe. I mean, in my heart, I will win. In my brain, I will win, and we will see how it will play out. I have too much respect to him, to other contestants. They're very good. They all work really hard. I mean, if I don't want to name this, I don't want to put it from my mouth, but if things doesn't go the way I like, it's just an opening for a different thing. I mean, there will definitely be an album coming out. There will definitely new songs coming out. My goal is to be more visible to global arena, to be more visible even in Estonia, maybe in Turkey as well. I mean, I just want to be one of those, because when I check the reviews and stuff, I've seen that people are keen to like people who have joined Eesti Laul previous years. They really like to fan for those who couldn't win yet. And God knows, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I will definitely put stuff out, and in order for me to be liked by others, my job and my outcome is supposed to resonate with other people. And I will just put in the work, and hopefully I will have amazing songs. Even if I win or not win, either way, I will have amazing songs and people listen them joyfully. I don't know. It's a very hard question. I never, because even in the song Tomorrow Never Comes, the meaning of the song is that if you know that there will be no tomorrow, how will you live your today? I am a very opportunist in that sense. Like, I will just do the max. I don't care what negative thing may happen. I don't care about that.
So you are just enjoy this Eesti Laul journey.
I'm enjoying a lot.
I'm really happy to see you enjoy a lot. And Nurhan, thank you so much for joining us today. I'll make the closing of the interview en Spanish. Muchísimas gracias a Nurhan por estar con nosotros hoy en Shufflin Media. Si quieren más entrevistas como esta, denle al botón de like, suscríbanse, no les cuesta nada, por supuesto. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Seguiremos con más entrevistas internacionales aquí en Shufflin Media. Chao, chao.
Gracias.